Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig and this is Matt. It's 9 o'clock. It's time for another video. We're nearing the end of the Christmas programming here on Magic TV. I hope you've enjoyed everything that we've put up for you. I hope you've enjoyed the Christmas lecture and the festive mat test and all of that stuff. And we're filming this before Christmas, but this is a kind of an interesting video and I have no plan. I have no plan whatsoever. It's down on the schedule as Craig and Matt review 2024. So that's what we're doing.
We're reviewing 2024.
Yeah, from a magical point of view.
Okay.
Obviously. We're not going to be like talking about your fibromyalgia or something like that. What? Don't know if you got it.
People aren't going to get that.
No, they will because it's now after Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
Might
yeah,
do,
maybe.
they might do.
If you didn't get that,
Go watch
the Christmas Penguin special.
But
Christmas at Penguin special?
the Christmas holiday special.
The
Penguin
Christmas
Magic
special
Christmas
at
holiday.
Penguin.
It's very funny. It's very, very funny. But, yeah, so we're reviewing 2024. People have asked us to.
Have they?
Yes.
Who?
Everybody.
Mike.
It's multiple people that have messaged in and commented and stuff. They're like, you should do a year in review.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no
Is
plan.
it really?
Yeah.
I have no plan. I have no plan.
Okay.
Let's talk about the year in review.
Are we going month by month?
Well, I don't know. We'll just pick a topic and work up from there. How's 2024 been for you?
I don't remember any of it.
Me neither.
This is going to be a really short video.
So thanks very much.
It's just been a blur from start to finish. I don't really remember anything. I've got 2 speeding tickets.
Wonderful.
6 points on my licence.
Nice.
6 new tyres on my car.
It's meant to be about magic.
That is about magic. Where do you think all the rubber went? I've been to Scotland and back twice. And I'm fucking exhausted.
This is not going
Thanks, everyone.
It's not going exactly how I expected it to go. Well, look, let's start off with this. We
All my orders on the way.
good. Let's start off by talking about what's gone on in the magic world that's kind of interesting to talk about. We did the Blackpool Magic Convention.
Yes, that's a highlight.
That was a
Doing
highlight.
highlights of 2024. Blackpool was amazing.
That was your second Blackpool.
That was my second Blackpool. Still haven't seen the dealer hall yet.
That's the curse of being a dealer.
That's a lie. I did run through the dealer hall very briefly with Drew Perry to go and buy some pendulums to give away in the bear pit. So I did go to the dealer hall. And I was in it the entire time because
You were actually
I was working.
But you saw some shows and you hung out in the Ruskin. And
I saw a show,
which show did you see?
Hammer.
Oh yeah, he's good.
It was the very end of Blackpool. It was the Sunday night. We'd finished the deal. The dealer hall was shut. We'd packed away. Everything was in the van. I couldn't feel my feet or my hands or my brain. And Drew was like, "You've got to see it." No, Tyler Lunsford was like, "You've got to see at least one show." He said, "What show did you see last year?" I was like, "I didn't see any shows last year because I was working the whole time." And he went, "Have you seen any shows this year?" I was like, "Not seen a single show because I've been working the whole time." He went, "You've got to come and see a show." And I was on death's door, could barely stand up. I was exhausted. And then we went to see Hammer and I sat down and within 5 minutes, I got picked to go up on stage. And I couldn't feel my legs. And I was like, oh my God, really? And so I had to go up on stage. But it was brilliant. It was brilliant. And he's so good. Like,
He is very good.
He's so good. I definitely want to make an effort to go and see more than one show next year because he was amazing.
Yeah.
And the whole experience with Blackpool was brilliant again. Hanging out, meeting new friends, hanging out with old friends in the Ruskin, doing the bear pit.
Here's the interesting thing. Like, let's not make no bones about it. Two Christmases ago, we were part way through the season 1 of the Matchmentary. Mm-hmm. 2 Christmases ago, you couldn't even do anything. You couldn't do any magic. Like,
I was going to say, magic I couldn't do.
Yeah.
It's not like I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
But I was still a capable adult.
I remember how nervous you were going to Smoke and Mirrors 2 years ago. And that was at Christmas 2022.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
And 2 years later, not even 2 years later, a year and 4 months later, you're performing at the Bear Pit
Yeah.
at the largest magic convention in the world. That's never happened before.
That was crazy. I've still got the brochure at home and my lanyard. and all the memories of doing it. It was nuts. It was incredible. That was a massive highlight, not just of the magical year. That was a highlight of my life. Being able to go and do that, it was amazing. And then performing at the House of Secrets on the evening.
Well, that's the other thing. You did the official after show party of the at the Blackpool Magic Convention. You and Ryland, and I think that was one of the funniest shows I've ever seen. Like Ryland bringing you up on stage and doing that thing with the ball, and then the suit jacket escape.
Yeah.
Just everything was so funny about that show.
It was brilliant.
And you're doing it again.
Him doing the show at the Opera House.
The Family Entertainer. I mean, that was the debut of the Harry Potter act, and it's changed a lot since then.
It was the debut of the Harry Potter act. Me and Drew were up at 5:45 in the morning after a night in the Ruskin to make that show happen.
Yeah.
That was a lot, but it was good. It was great. It was the whole experience of Blackpool was amazing, and I cannot wait for next year. And we're getting ever closer. We're like inside 2 months now.
It's been officially announced now by the Blackpool Magic Convention that, and this is another highlight of 2024, it's been officially announced that Killian's My World of Magic show is going to be on the Saturday night at the Blackpool Magic Convention.
Which means I'll get to work with my good buddy Rhys Morgan again.
Well, Rhys from Morgan and West is going to be there. He teched the entire show backstage, along with you.
For the tour, yeah.
I mean, we should briefly talk about the tour, because, I mean, obviously...
The tour, that was another highlight.
Yeah, I mean, you and Rhys and Killian and Ryland, and it was basically just the four of you, and I was there for a bit.
Pretty much was just the four of us, yeah. And the crews at the different theatres and Richie and stuff that we went to, and Richie, and until he decided to put himself in hospital. But yeah, the tour was amazing. Getting to work so closely with Rhys and becoming friends with somebody like Rhys Morgan is amazing. And we've been speaking like ever since, basically. And Tab, his wife, they're both just beautiful people, lovely people, and I learned so much from Rhys on that tour, and it was incredible. The tour was great, going to all the different theatres and watching the show evolve, and watching Killian and Ryland evolve as performers, and watching that show come together, and getting to work with Russ Stevens and stuff on putting that show together. I mean, it was just it was an amazing experience.
And now the show is going to be at the Blackpool Magic Convention, and the wrinkle is they've added a guest spot from Harry Piper as well.
Yeah, added Harry as well.
We went to watch Harry at the Magic Young Magicians Club. That
was another highlight.
Yeah, and his card manipulation was exceptional.
He's great. I've seen Harry perform a couple of times now. He's absolutely amazing.
I'm assuming that Harry will be doing card manipulation in the.
I don't know. We need to speak to Russ, but yes, I would imagine so. That is a standout piece that he does. That particular piece. That he's put together really well with his dad, and that's it's a great, that would fit into the show. It's a musical piece. We would quite easily be able to slot that in, but we've got an hour to put a show that is effectively an hour and 20 minutes plus Harry, and we've got to condense that down to an hour and then make it flow.
Yep.
And we've got less than 2 months to do it.
It'll be fine.
But it'll be good. It's going to be good.
It'll be fine. But yeah, if you haven't seen Ryland or Killian perform live, this is your chance. Like the show was incredible. I got a chance to say. Or Harry. I mean, Harry is amazing anyway. But I'm not taking anything away from Harry. But what I mean is that show was on tour the whole summer.
It was.
And I saw a lot of magicians that said to me, "Oh, I missed it. I wished I'd have seen it. I didn't get a chance to see it.
Come and watch it at Blackpool.
Come and watch it at Blackpool, because you're going to get to see all of the stuff." I mean, what I loved about Ryland and Killian is the two of them had very different styles.
Yeah.
And that works. And Harry has got a very different style to Ryland and Killian.
Yeah.
So the three of them will work really well together. If you haven't seen Harry Piper, he is a prodigy. He's phenomenal.
Harry's so good. I remember the first time I watched Harry, I was just like, holy shit, that kid's got it.
Yeah,
So
and he comes across, if you don't know him, as quite, I don't want to say egotistical, but he comes across as almost a little bit big-headed. And I remember the first,
he's really not.
He's not at all. But it's kind of like, if anybody can afford to be big-headed, it's Harry Piper. But
he's not. If you meet him backstage, he's really not. He's a confident little shit. But he's not big-headed. He's got the same insecurities and the same worries that everybody else has before they walk out on stage. It's just when he gets out there, he flicks that switch and he goes.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
And for those people that missed the Harry Potter act in the Family Entertainer of the Year last year, that will be part of the show.
It is going to be part of the show.
And it's evolved a lot since the competition. A lot.
It has. As has Ryland.
Yeah, and you're going to see some amazing stuff. So that was another highlight for us personally. What else was a highlight for you this year, Matt?
All the conventions that we went to were amazing. South Tyneside was brilliant. And going and doing different conventions and going to different lectures. I've been to John Morton's lecture like 3 times this year, I think. Because why not?
You always learn something from John.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, just going out and doing different conventions and doing different lectures and stuff and meeting people and hanging out with friends and meeting new friends. And yeah, it's just been a really good year for kind of networking and socializing with magicians, and I'm really loving being part of the group. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
the magicians in this country.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what else?
God,
you know, you talked about Tyler Lunsford earlier. You know, I don't want to just talk about our experiences. Let's talk about stuff that's happened in the magic industry as well. You know, going into 2024, Tyler was part of Abstract Effects. And now Abstract Effect, he's not there anymore. He announced on his YouTube channel he's setting up his own production company. Abstract Effects haven't really bought anything else. I did say at the time when they went away that, you know, they should stay gone. That's my opinion. They should stay gone, do the magic world a favour and fuck off.
Wow.
And
that is not my opinion. That is the opinion of Craig Petty.
They're not, you know, I'm aware of stuff, and I don't know why Tyler left, but it's probably because he didn't want to have an experience which is the equivalent of crawling naked through a fucking road full of razor blades while having molten lava poured on your back. That's, I imagine, the reason.
Wow.
Yeah. So
maybe fucking Christmas, everybody.
Absolutely. But, you know, Abstract, you know, I mean, you know, Tyler's a very clever, very capable person. If he wants to set up a production company,
beautiful.
He can. The fact that Abstract Effects weren't able to sort their shit out with Tyler involved doesn't really bode well now that he's not here. You know, it's kind of like, it's like if you run a restaurant and you got Gordon Ramsay there and your food's still shit, if Gordon fucks off, you're bollocksed. That's kind of the best analogy I can give.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
That took a turn, man. That took a turn real fast.
Life is good. Everything's wonderful.
Jesus.
Abstract Effects, not so much. Who's your favourite magic? Here's one for you. What's your favourite trick that's come out this year, and why is it mine? What's your favourite trick? Genuinely, it doesn't have to be mine. Obviously, it will be. But what's your favourite?
I looked up at Mike then for his reaction, and he wasn't even looking at the camera. He was just like, fucking hell. Looking up at the ceiling, like...
It's all seriousness. What's your favourite trick that's come out this year?
The favourite trick that's come out this year? I think the thing that I've had the most fun, the thing that I've gotten the most out of, and has been really better received than I thought it was going to be, and people have spoken to me more about it than anything else, and I've had more messages than anything else, and when I've been out, people have asked me to do more than anything else that I've probably ever learned on this channel. Is blockhead.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm really surprised he said blockhead. I had in my head what you were going to say, and it wasn't blockhead.
It's just from.
I'll tell you what I thought you were going to say.
Go on.
Imposter.
Oh fuck! Was that this year?
Of course, it came out of Blackpool.
Yeah. I think I've had Imposter for that long. I know it came out at Blackpool, but I think I had it the year before.
You had it slightly, because I gave it to you, if you remember, in December when John sent it to me.
Yeah.
But technically, it was released this year.
Those two then. Blockhead has been, at the time when Imposter first came out, I was bombarded with messages from people when that video went up and stuff. And obviously, in some people's opinions, some people may disagree, but a lot of people said it was the trick of Blackpool. He sold out pretty much instantly. Like, he had nothing left by like 11 o'clock on the Saturday or something. They'd all gone. He just sold everything. So Imposter was incredible. It feels like forever ago that came out. But yeah, I can't believe that was this year.
Yeah.
Wow, that was this year.
But Blockhead.
Yeah, Imposter was amazing. John's obviously incredible. I love him to bits. And yeah, So Imposter is definitely a highlight, and everything that came with Imposter, getting to go to the Curious Cabaret and performing it there, and then everything that happened after that video came out, and now being able to. I've been to Curious Cabaret so many times, me and Tom and Drew and you and whoever else wants to come with us when it's on, and meeting all of going out and starting doing the thing that Chris has been doing on the Mondays, where he gets the lecturers in and going and meeting Fernando and Alex, and getting to meet all these incredible people in person and learning from them. Like right there is like the Curious Cabaret, and being part of that kind of tribe is a massive highlight of 2024. But Imposter, going and performing at the Curious Cabaret, and everything that came out, from doing that video, which was just go and do this and we'll record it, and then boom, you know what I mean? It was fantastic. So yeah, Imposter definitely, and then the same thing again with Blockhead. Like so many people, I've met so many new people because of that. Performing at what convention were we at? Tyneside? Newmarket, performing it at Newmarket with Danny Rag. And having those photos go all over the internet of me and Danny sitting there with nails up our nose. It's brilliant. It was, and I've done it a whole bunch of times since, because everywhere I go, people are like, "You got a nail with you?" I'm like, "Yes, I've got a nail with me. Can you do it? Can you do it?" So yeah, it's great. Yeah. So the two kind of biggest releases for me for this year that I've had the most interaction with, and general people from, is Imposter and Blockhead.
Fantastic. I'm not going to dwell on this because I did an entire video on my favourite tricks of 2024.
Are they all yours?
No. In fact, I purposefully made sure that none of my tricks were on the list. I banned my food because, let's be honest, if my tricks were included, they'd be the ones.
He did a separate video rating his tricks.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes. So the videos where it was other people's tricks was like a minute and a half for like 15 tricks. Yeah. And then his top 5 was like 2 hours.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
But my best trick of 2024 was Bricked by Drew Perry.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I like Bricked very, very much.
I like Drew very, very much.
Yeah, Drew's a genius. What else has happened? We can talk about good stuff that's happened, bad stuff that's happened, controversy.
I don't want to talk about controversy. You're the king of controversy.
I'm not.
You want to talk about controversy, you can do all that with
I'm a good boy. I don't really do controversy. Much.
What other good stuff's happened this year? Loads of good stuff's happened this year.
Yeah, you mentioned the Newmarket Magic Convention.
Newmarket was great. Yeah, again, with all the other conventions that we've been to. So the Tyneside was amazing. What was the other one we went to up north?
We've been to a few. We went to that little one that Danny Hunt put together.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
And that was really good, the Ferrybridge Day of Magic.
Ferrybridge, yeah. That was
I love that one.
Yeah, really, really cool. Chrissy's, CCC,
yeah.
Congies, very, very cool. I didn't get to go to all of it and see the lectures and stuff because I was working, but as it's on the doorstep, I did go there.
I know you and I both said that in 2024 the session wasn't as good as previously, but there were lots of elements that we enjoyed. I know there were lots of parts. I know there was lots of parts that you really enjoyed of the session.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, hanging out with Dobbo. It's just like, what the fuck has happened to my life? I'm hanging out with Wayne Dobson.
And there was that mentalist that you really liked that did that did the lecture.
David Gerard.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Very, very cool. I still follow him on Instagram. Puts out really cool content all the time. David's amazing. He's really inspirational. But there was loads of people I met at the session, and then hanging out with like Lloyd and Jake and Sam and Harry and all the boys. Everyone was we were all there, kind of hanging out together. It was really cool. Yeah, so I did enjoy the session. They need to make the dealer hall bigger, but other than that, I think it's good. Yeah, it's a good convention. It's just really fucking expensive.
It is. Well, it's London, isn't it?
Really expensive down there.
I was going to say something and I can't remember.
House of Secrets.
I mean,
that's always a highlight. Going up there and helping Ryland perform his shows and
if you're ever in Blackpool or anywhere near that area, go and support the House of Secrets. They're doing great. They're doing great. They really are. Ryland's performing there all the time. Not just Ryland. Russ's show is amazing. I have a lot to thank Russ Brown for. I owe Russ Brown, or both of the Russes actually, both Russ and Guy, everybody who organises the Blackpool Magic Convention. I owe them so much, like more than you could possibly imagine. I really do. Russ Brown especially has had so many opportunities for Ryland. Like Rye got a chance to do the Christmas light switch on at Preston because of Russ. He did the
Yeah, I forgot about that. We did that as well a couple of weeks ago.
He did the Tower Ballroom, man. I mean, very few people work the Tower Ballroom, and he smashed it with the Harry Potter act. Like, the stuff that Ryland's had a chance to do because of Russ Brown is just amazing.
Yeah.
And I owe a lot to Russ Brown, I really do. But yeah, the Christmas light switch on was amazing. It really was.
It was cool. It was stressful. But all big shows like that they do come with an element of stress. But yeah, it was great, and Ryland smashed it, and it was a great setup, and the weather held off just enough so that we had a huge audience. But yeah, it was good. That was that work. Just being able to work things like that. I'm not used to working backstage so much. I'm used to being the one that's on the stage.
Well, a lot of people don't realise some of the opportunities that Ryland gets, because we don't really talk about them, but he gets a chance to perform in a lot of big venues.
Yeah,
and you're normally there behind the scenes, making sure it's all going right.
Yeah. So I've got to do some amazing events and work in some incredible stages with some incredible teams and put the shows together for him and make sure that everything's running as it should be while he's sitting in the corner on his switch.
I had a blast performing at the House of at the Smoke and Mirrors. Smoke and Mirrors is amazing.
I haven't been there this year.
You need to go to this. You need to perform at the Smoke and Mirrors. It's amazing. And my favourite venue to film is Smoke and Mirrors. I filmed the whole of Focus at Smoke and Mirrors, and
that'd be the perfect place to perform Blockhead on a stage.
Oh yeah, you should do that. You should do that.
And Smoke and Mirrors and do Blockhead.
Yeah, I'll speak to Mark Bennett, but Smoke and Mirrors is fantastic. It really is. It's such a wonderful venue. Any of these magic bars, you guys should support if you get a chance, because there's so many magic bars all over the world, and
there is. Go find one. Go give them some money.
Go find one and go give them some money. Yeah, absolutely 100%.
Yeah.
Who's your creator of the year, and why is it me?
Fucking hell.
I mean, Alakazam have made me creator of the year. Alon Magic Society have made me creator of the year. I've got to be honest with you. I don't know the results of Penguin yet. It's not until it's a given. Let's be honest. This office have given me Creator of the Year. I mean, pay you wages, but still. Ryland said I'm the Creator of the Year. Everybody. I mean, it was close, but you can tell. Go ahead.
Henry.
Who? Who's Henry?
Henry.
Henry who?
Ferris.
That little chopped up shit.
Yeah.
Brings out one fucking vanishing deck.
Which is incredible.
Shut up, it's all right. It's not bad. If I'd have invented it, I wouldn't have even released it.
Should we just let that one sink in for a sec?
Okay, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. And what he went through with his lack of confidence and the fact that he's fucking 4 or however old he is.
14.
Yeah, I know. But he's so young, and he had to fight for that and get that release out and designed it all himself. What is he, 14, 15?
Something like that. You gotta fight for your right to create. I've got the singing bug after the Christmas holiday special. We're talking about Henry.
Yes. So just for what he went through, and he was fighting a lot of demons in order to be able to get that out there, and feeling anxious about the whole thing. And he did so well at Blackpool on the stand, and the trick was so well received. And I think he's just an inspiration for somebody that's that age to be able to go out and create something that's so good, and then do the right things and do a tutorial
and
amazing. Get in contact with Alakazam and get it out there. And he's got a trick out there that's doing really, really well, and he's just about a teenager.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's really good. Are you giving him Creator of the Year?
I think he needs some props for that.
You're giving him Creator of the Year?
Yeah, why not?
I'd just like to point out that the opinions of Matt Coley do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Magic TV as an organisation. And as much as we love Henry Ferris, fuck you, is what I'm saying. It's annoying. You meant me, didn't you? You're just being nice to the kid, right? You meant me. It's me, really. It's me, isn't it? It's me. It's not him. It's me. I brought out more tricks than him.
Quality.
Oh, fuck off!
Quality over quantity.
I'm a big Henry Ferris fan. I really am.
Yeah,
I think he's
me
amazing.
too.
I think he's
Huge
amazing.
Henry Ferris
And also, he's annoyingly talented. He plays the drums.
He does.
He does like everything really well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's another reason not to like him.
What
Really, isn't it?
instruments do you play?
What did you say?
What instruments do you play?
This is reviewing magic. It's not music, so we don't need to talk about that. So Matt, I want you to seriously think about this. What are your top 3 goals for 2025?
I thought this was a recap of 2024.
It is, but we're finishing off with a little bit of a insight into Matthew Cluley's mind.
My mind is mush.
Top 3 goals.
My top 3 goals are to survive the end of 2024.
No, seriously, I know we joke around, but let's be serious.
Top 3 goals for 2025.
Yeah, I think your adoring fans would like to know. You have adoring fans. Don't you have adoring fans?
I have one. It's my mom, and she doesn't watch this.
No, they're adoring. To make flat caps popular.
Flat caps are popular. They have been popular for decades.
Right. Keep going.
It's winter. I've got a jumper on. I can't wear a baseball cap with a jumper.
More of a cardigan, but okay, carry on. It fits the flat cap.
It's winter. I've got a cardigan on. I can't wear a baseball cap with a cardigan.
No, definitely not. All you need is some fluffy slippers and you're set.
Got my boots on.
You're doing good. You're doing good. I can buy some fluffy slippers if you want for Christmas. Would you like some slacks?
I don't need any fluffy slippers.
I can get you another one of the onesie that I wore in the Christmas Penguin special, the green thing. I can get you one of them.
I'm pretty sure they'll have burnt that already.
No, they let me keep it. I've got it at home.
They let you keep it.
Christmas Day is going to be very fucking festive in the Petty household.
Yeah. Goals for 2025. The lecture.
You've been to a lot of them.
I'm going to do one.
You can do a lecture.
I'm going to do a lecture. I'm going to write a lecture.
How to become a close-up professional magician with electronic dice and a stacked deck.
I mean, it worked. I did it. You should see my invoice for this month.
I've got to tell you though, he's very sad at the moment. His electronic dice.
He did. My N30 die's broken.
50% of his act is out the window.
If anyone's got an N30 die that they don't want anymore, and I'll buy it from you because mine's broken.
Didn't I give you as a gift the 3 dice thing?
Yes, I have got that.
You can use that. If you actually watch the instructions, you can pair those dice to the thumper because it's the same range.
You compare the black one to the thumb.
No, you can pair all the black one. Right. Let's just very quickly go through this. The black one, right?
What's my plans for 2025?
The Unverdi die is black, and it is connected to the thumper, right? You get a black or a white version, yes. The 3 dice version, I think there's a blue, there's a red, and there's a white. All 3 of them are connected to the screen. However, if you watch the instructions, which I bet you've not even looked at yet, one of the first things that Javier talks about is how if you want to, and you'd rather use a red dice with your thumper, you can pair any one of those 3 dice.
I knew you could. I thought it was just one of them, not all 3.
Any one of them, you can pair it to
but
the
I don't
thumper.
know if it's the thumper or the die that's broken.
Well, if it is the die, you've got 3 replacements.
Yeah. Plus, at the moment, I can't remember who it is, but someone's doing a deal where they're selling just the die for like 40 quid.
Oh, there you go.
Somebody sent him in
But
the
you
other
don't
day,
need a
I can't
die.
remember who it was.
You've got 3 of them.
I have got 3 of them. I'll check.
You're welcome.
I'll see if it's the thumper or if it's the die.
I know you're not tech savvy. I'll do it if you want.
I mean, you just have to do that.
What are you doing? That looks like you're wanking off a mouse.
That's what I do to connect my die to the thumper. You hold the thumper, you get the die, and you shake it.
Oh, never do that again. Ever. Just don't do that. I don't want to see that. I don't even want to think about that. Give me your goals. Lecture.
I do that in rooms full of people all the time. But like incognito, so no one can see me, because
Of course.
do it under the table.
Because that looks decidedly less weird. Just give me the goals.
Oh yeah. Lecture.
Lecture.
I want to write a lecture. next year I want to have my name on a product.
Oh, do you? Kind of like, Craig, I can make that happen almost immediately.
Like when you do.
Give it-
like
no, just
somebody goes and like creates a trick, designs it, tests it, produces it, gets it out there, gets all the packaging sorted, and then you do like the tutorial and then claim half the credit on your
Well, you can fuck off.
I'm joking.
I get all the credits.
Oh, look at it. No, I want to. Yeah, I've got a few ideas of things.
Do they involve electronic dice?
No,
Oh, wow.
I've got a few ideas of things. I've been working on with a couple of different people. Just when we meet up and stuff, just bouncing ideas around. But a couple of them I think could have actual legs.
I actually think that you'd be quite a good creator because I know, having worked with you on various different things, you think quite creatively. Your creativity isn't geared towards magic. The problem you've got is, just because you've not been in magic too long, you've only been in magic 2 years, your knowledge base is limited.
Yeah.
Like, it always amazes me sometimes when I show you something that, like, I think, oh, he'll know this, and it just has, because your track into magic and mentalism has been very, very different to most. So a lot of the stuff that you would learn at a beginner level has just completely bypassed you.
Yeah.
So the downside that you have is that your knowledge base is limited, but the upside that you
I know
have,
lots of people that have vast amounts of knowledge.
no, that's not an upside. I mean, that's
is an
good.
upside.
That's good. But what is good is that you are very creative thinking. So, you know, and sometimes that's even better, because if you're not using established methods, you'll come up with, yeah, I think you can do that. I think that's doable. I think definitely that's doable. And realistically, if you're going to do a lecture, you need a product or two.
Exactly. So yeah, I want to get a product out with my name on it. Either a product or a download or something, or you know.
In an ideal world, which company?
Obviously I want to say Alakazam because it's Alakazam. But also, if Penguin are going to fly me to America,
Which they do.
then Penguin. Yeah. And then number 3
Is
I want to develop my stage show, my cabaret show.
okay. So
some
like,
more
not
root-
the slightly unusual show.
No, but it's stuff that could probably go into the slightly unusual show. You know how I do like master prediction system and psychology and imposter and the things that we've kind of wedged into the show over the course of the last kind of 18 months. If I get some new routines together and to put together my own kind of stage show, and then we could always wedge a couple of bits into the slightly unusual show when we need to. But yeah, definitely have. So when people book us for a cabaret show, I've got a fully fledged done. That's a show.
That's a great goal. Well, you need to put a new show together because you're doing the after show at Blackpool this year.
I am doing the after show.
And we don't want the same old shit.
And I'm doing the Curious Cabaret again in March.
Oh, great. We need all new shit.
So we need a bunch of new shit. But yeah, so yeah.
Okay.
Lecture, product with my name on it, new show.
That's good goals. That's really good goals. And quick fire question before we go, because I know you've got to leave. So
What are your goals?
I'm going to do a full video about that at some point in the beginning of January, so I won't blow my load right now. What? Shut up.
I was waiting for him to do it and he didn't.
I have big goals next year, and a lot of them involve America. Put it that way.
Are we moving to America?
No, but I plan on being over there a lot more.
Can I come?
If you want. Yeah. Where would Batman be without Robin?
Exactly. We go to LA.
Where would Del Boy be without Rodney?
You only good at golf.
Actually, Rodney, I should be wearing that.
Does that make me Del Boy?
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah,
Can
I'm
you play golf?
Oh man, are you serious?
Yeah.
It's the one only sport that I'm actually really good at. Like, I'm telling you right now, I was actually playing a few weeks ago, right? And in one, which is really...
In real life?
No,
Or on the
not
VR?
on VR or something stupid like that. In real life, I was playing, right? I got that in one, I got that ball up the helter-skelter,
Not
over the
crazy
bridge,
golf.
and into the hole in one go.
Right. A, not crazy golf, and B, I don't believe you.
It's true. I was as surprised as you were.
I don't do golf. I haven't played golf since I was when my auntie used to run pitch and putt. But I have said to David Murphy that the next time I go to LA, I will go and play a round of golf with him.
Okay, sounds good.
So we should go and play a round of golf with David Murphy.
Let's do it. Let's do it. LA is part of my goals, so definitely Magic Castle is part of my goals as well. Quick fire before we leave, because I know you've got to go.
Cool there.
I know you've got to go. Quick fire, very very quickly. You said Henry Ferris was your creator of the year. Who is your creator of the year? Very quickly, who's your creator of the year that's not a kid?
Who's the creator of the year?
That's
Are you
not-
basically asking me
No, no,
who's
no,
the
no,
creator of the year of the people that are
No,
in
no,
this
no, no,
office?
no, no, no. Who's the creator of the year that's not a kid?
You just want me to say
No, 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 not at all. I'm just interested. Who's the creator of the year that's not a kid? Who?
He just wants me to say him,
No,
doesn't
no, 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 no.
he? He's
You-
going to convolute more and more and more questions around creators of the year until I give him one of them.
Not at all. Who's
We're going to
creator of the
hit
year?
all you. Let's just go you.
He said me.
Because I've got to go in 5 minutes and I can't be bothered with the convoluted questions for the rest of the evening until I run out of creators and have to say you.
So it's me. I didn't hear any of the rest. The rest of it was noise. All I heard was me. So that's important. Henry Ferris. Anything else? Oh, Tobias Dostal as well. Yeah. He said me, not you. Take that and you liquefy and shove it. Anyway.
To be fair, you have had a pretty good year.
I have had a good year. I mean, I'm
As
no
much as I
Tobias
hate
Dostal.
giving you credit. Stop being bitter. I
not.
gave you the accolade.
I'm
That's
not.
bigger than Penguin Magic's creates, bigger than Alakazam Magic's create, bigger than Magic Alon's. I said that you were the creator of the year. Just take it, go with it.
Creator of the year. No, you actually said Henry, but so fuck off.
Yeah.
Anyway, right, so yes, thank you for joining us on this video that had absolutely no point whatsoever, but we hope you've enjoyed it. Pointless.
When's this going
completely.
out?
When's it going out?
New Year's?
No, it's not.
New
New
Year's
Year's
Eve.
Eve. Is it New Year's Eve?
I'm pretty sure this is New Year's Eve.
Fuck me. Okay,
So right now we're on stage at Drayton Manor Park.
yeah, doing an illusion show to hundreds of people.
Cool.
All good. Thanks very much for watching us. We hope you have a fantastic new year, and you'll be
New
seeing
Year, everybody.
you'll be seeing a lot more of me and Matt, and hearing a lot more of Michael in the new year. Until then, thank you so much for watching. I'm Craig. Just this once for New Year's. Just this once. Give me an excited I'm Matt. Just this once. It's my Christmas gift. Let's try again. Thanks very much for watching right here on Magic TV. Until next time, I'm Craig.
I'm Matt!